Hey y'all, it's your girl K Divine. Sorry, I look kind of a mess right now. I'm actually supposed to be resting. My baby just went back with her father, and I'm supposed to be resting and eating because I have like a headache right now. But something just dropped in my spirit, and I felt the need to come on and make a video real quick. Um, I'm not sure who this message is for, but it's not your personality, it's your energy. And what I mean by that is the reason why people act funny when they get in your presence, the reason why people do weird stuff like lie to you for no reason or like plot and plan and scheme behind your back and you don't even know these people, like you haven't had no interactions with them, you haven't done anything to these people. Half of the time people be doing stuff to you and it's like it's probably based on something that somebody told them or like whatever the case may be. Like you haven't had any interactions with these folks and yet somehow they have already decided that they don't like you. um it's not your personality. This has nothing to do with the way that you are and who you are, because who you are is beautiful. You are a beautiful light. Okay, that's why the people will want to be in your energy. They want to, you know they when people want to come around you, that's why people are so curious. That's why, like, you'll be minding your business and you walk in a room and people will instantly look up, the room get quiet. It's not your personality, it's your energy. You have big energy. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people who are operating in illusions. There are a lot of people who don't have the capacity to really look at themselves and be completely honest with themselves and do that inner work and do that inner healing. A lot of people are not doing the work. I always say there's only two types of people in this world: people who are doing the work and people who aren't. You're either doing the work or you're not. There is no in between. There is no lukewarm, well, I kind of do some. No, you're either doing the work or you're not. You're one of those people who is doing the work. And people can feel that. And I've said it before, people take your confidence as arrogance. And the only reason why they take it as arrogance is because they don't understand how you have that level of confidence. Like, you may be one of those people who isn't flashy, like you don't have a lot of jewelry on, you don't have like the fanciest car, but it's like you're happy with everything that you have. You may be a woman who doesn't wear makeup often. I don't wear makeup often. um and some people hate that you are confident, that and are fine being barefaced and just putting on, doing your skincare routine, throwing on some moisturizer and calling it, and some chapstick and calling it a day. Some people really don't like that, because there are women who can't leave the house without putting makeup on because they feel too insecure to do so. Those are the same people that when they don't have makeup on, people say, "You look tired." It's like, bitch, I'm not tired. Like, that's just my face, you know. So it's like those are those people who don't like you. But it's not your personality, it's your energy. And I also wanted to say that because I remember, like, when I was younger, I used to say to people, like, my personality is one of those, you either love it or you hate it. And now that I'm older, I realize that it's not my personality, it's my energy. Because I have gotten to a point in my life where I'm a lot less quiet, and I don't I'm not a performative person. I don't feel the need to do the small talk. I don't feel the need to talk to people and do the hello, hi, how are you? Hi. I don't feel the need to speak to everyone. Like, I feel like in a lot of cases we're two strangers just operating in similar spaces. Like, we don't have to speak to each other. I don't understand that. I think that's a neurotypical thing too. Like, neurotypicals have like this weird thing about silence. Insecure people have a thing about silence. They don't like silence at all. You can tell. Like, even like this past weekend, I was I'm at a hotel and I was getting breakfast downstairs and I was just patiently waiting, and there was some issue going on, and the guy next to me just started like talking to me, and he like was just saying like random stuff like, oh, so you got like the eggs and the sausage. It's like, yep. It's like, this shit be unnecessary. We don't have to talk about what's on my plate. You can see, like, it's like I'm just waiting for the pancake station, sir. Like, it's not that big a deal. And it's like some people literally can't, like, and he kept talking the whole time. Like, even as the line progressed, and like, and I'm just like, yeah. And I mean, I was interacting a little bit because there was an issue with one of the workers. Like, she was being like really weird, and I'll get into a conversation about that later. But um like, even when I finally got to the station to make my pancakes, like, there was another guy that came up and he was like making a bagel or something, and the dude just kept talking, and I'm like, dude, like, let this shit go. Like, the lady came out and put the stuff in the pans and everything. Like, so it's fine now. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it sucks when people who are working have attitudes, but it's like, just let that shit go. But it's just like, people, there are a lot of people like that, and that's why people feel so comfortable coming, like, talking to you about stuff. Like, and some of them are like secretly intimidated too. That's why they nervous talk to you like that, because that's really what it comes down to. That filling in the silence, like, they are uncomfortable with silence. They don't understand how you can stand firm and just be quiet. They don't understand that because they're so used to the small talk and the filler words, that they're used to that performative shit, and it's like, you aren't one of those people, and they don't understand it. And I'll say this all the time. People are often opt to reject what they do not understand. They are often to reject what they do not understand. And I think the more you grow, the more firm you become in who you are, you will start to notice that before you speak, before you even open your mouth, people will either love you instantly or fully on want to reject you. And sometimes it feels kind of violent. Like, some people like legitimately want to get violent with you because of who you are. Like, your energy, like, your light irritates their demons to the point where they want to fight you. They hate it. And personally, I can say it's hard to deal with that sometimes, because it's like, I just be existing, bro. Like, I'm not bothering nobody. I be over here doing my thing, and it bothers people. It bothers them so much. And it's like, we haven't even, like, they instantly hate you, and they instantly just want to cause issues for you. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It sucks, but at the same time, it's just one of those things you gotta deal with. And I'll also just say this, like, the people who are meant for you will feel safe. You won't feel that awkwardness around them. You won't feel that tension. You'll be comfortable with the people who are meant for you. And quite frankly, everybody shouldn't be able to handle your energy. To be quite honest, like, you are far too awesome and just rare and beautiful for everyone to understand you. Like, I think that's one of the beautiful things about being chosen, about being set apart, by being different, being neurodivergent. Like, yes, it sometimes feels lonely, but I also am appreciating the fact, like, when I start looking at people and I really start, like, looking at how they operate and how they move, it's like, I don't want to associate myself with some of these people's foolishness, anyways. Like, the way that you move is so different. That's why most people can't stand you, because they don't understand how you can move like that. Like, I just had a girl downstairs lie to my face. I knew she was lying to me. Like, I knew she was lying. And the reason why I knew, well, I knew she was lying when she opened her mouth, but I knew because she started to over explain herself. I didn't, I wasn't arguing with her. I asked her a question. She gave me an answer, and I said, okay, thank you. And I was trying to walk away. And then she kept going, like, well, because, and I'm like, and I was like, okay, thank you. And it's like, I already know you're lying to me, so it doesn't matter. And it's like, there's no reason for her to lie to me. She just can't deal with my energy. I didn't do nothing to this person at all. And this is how you know people are like jealous of you just for being you. And it's because these people aren't, they don't know who they are. Plain and simple. Like I said, there are two types of people. They're either doing the work or they're not doing the work. And a lot of these people ain't doing the work, and they want you to feel some type of way because you're actually working on yourself and you know yourself and you love yourself and you're confident and you're secure in who you are. And a lot of people just are not going to like that. And it's like as you keep going, as you keep growing, it will get, it's starting to feel easier because it's like I remember, like I said earlier this week, I was like crying, or last week I was crying and shit because I was just like, I don't understand why all this is happening to me all at once. I was like, people are being so mean. Like, if you go watch my first few videos, like, I'm over here crying and shit. Like, people are mean, but and it's true, people are mean. Some people just do some really weird and foul shit simply because they feel like they can, simply because they don't want, they're projecting and they can't deal with their own emotions and feelings. And so they want to project them onto you. And I just want you to know that every time that you stand firm and you don't allow people to shake you and move you, you win every single time. And you'd be surprised that the stuff that people have been trying to like set you up to like fall into these emotional traps, it's a bunch of bullshit, honestly. Like, like level up in your emotional intelligence. I promise you, it's gonna make you feel so much better. And I can laugh, honestly, I can laugh so much more about this shit because when I started really looking, like standing back and looking at stuff and being like, this person is so intimidated by my energy that they decided to do X, Y, and Z. And I know y'all are going to testify about certain things. And when you like really sit back and look at some of the weird stuff, that even people who you used to be friends with or whatever, like how you fell out, like look at the shit that they did just to try to get an emotional reaction out of you. That's how intimidated they are of you. It's not because you did anything to them. It's because they can't stand who you are becoming. And it sucks for them because they see you and they can't reckon with the fact like, oh, these are things that I could be doing for myself but I'm not. And so instead of taking like legitimate notes or asking advice from you, they'll make fun of you. They'll, like I said, they'll lie to you. They'll plot and plan and scheme behind your back to try to like set you up for do weird ass shit. Just dumb weird ass shit. This shit dumb at the end of the day. And all I'm like, my biggest advice, keep your discernment levels up, stay prayed up, stay grounded, and just keep being you. Like the best thing you can always do, never waver in who you are. And don't shrink for these people because honestly, who are these people for real? Who are they for real? I don't care what these people's titles are. I don't care how much money they have. Who are they for real? For you to have to shrink yourself for them. No. You are who you are. Always be who you are. And when people want to play games with you, let people show you exactly who they are. Okay? Let them show you exactly who you are. And with that, I'm going to get off of here. I'm probably going to make some more videos tomorrow. I'm going to start a series of story times for you guys so you guys can understand my spiritual awakening process a little bit and like some of the things that I came into the understanding of, just so you can understand where I'm coming from better. Because I got a lot of history, y'all. I got a lot of history I want to share with you all. But I really appreciate all of the views I've gotten so far and the subscribers that have subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. Um, please interact with my content. Please comment. I would love to hear your stories. I would love to see, us having more conversations. So, thank you so much for all of the engagement so far. I hope that this channel can grow in many different ways. But I love you guys so much. I will talk to you soon. It's your girl K Divine. Bye.